Hey, this is Kyle with Vortex Hobbies. We're reviewing the Traxxas X-Maxx today. This is just the box, just for size initially. The box is absolutely huge. Pictures do not do this thing justice at all. It's not prepared for actually how big it was. It's very immense. And now we're going to take a look at the truck, which by itself is huge. Alright, this is the truck out of the box. Again, it is absolutely massive. When you first open the box, you'll notice you get the standard Traxxas TQI radio with the new Bluetooth telemetry. And then the bag comes with the standard Traxxas instruction manuals, toolkits, and some battery spacers for the truck. When Traxxas created the new X-Maxx, they created a new body clip mounting system that actually is clipless and mounts on entirely uniquely to itself, which is pretty innovative and handy if you're tired of losing clips. Now to the truck itself. I'm probably going to say this a million times, but this truck is huge. It's way bigger than anything before, like the Traxxas Summit, E-Max, or anything. I mean, it doesn't compare to anything quite on the market. It falls into a unique 1/5 or 1/6, if you may, size scale. Everything on this truck from Traxxas is brand new from the ground up, down to the motors and ESC system, which is all new, 6S capable, self-riding, all brand new, absolutely everything. The only things that I see the same that carry over are actually some screws and various other bits of hardware. It's got massive, way oversized shocks, which are great for bottoming up thick jumps and impacts or whatever you may happen to ride over. The driveline's fully enclosed, which is nice. If you've ever had a slash 4x4, you won't be getting rocks, sticks, and other unwanted debris in there and clogging the drivetrain up. And if you've also had other Traxxas trucks in the past, you have probably suffered through having the plastic driveline, which can snap and break and usually end up upgrading to it, unfortunately, down the road. Thankfully, Traxxas has covered it on this. They've given you an all-metal CVD dog bone style Driveaxle system, which is all new for a Traxxas RTR truck. It's got the standard center aluminum shaft, all new diff housing, so it should fix all the weaknesses the E-Revo and the Summit E-Max have had with ring and pinion teeth shearing off and other issues that we've all struggled through. They have also included a very nice heatsink on the motor to keep it cool. Most people end up adding that aftermarket anyway, so it's nice to actually see the RTRs include that out of the box. This truck is classified as an RTR, but unfortunately it isn't a true RTR, so to say, due to the fact it actually doesn't come with either two 2S lipos or two 3S lipos to run in the truck. So in order to make this truck run out of the box, you either have to get two 2-cell lipo batteries, or what Traxxas recommends, two 3-cell lipo batteries and a charger to charge them. And then of course the standard AA batteries for the transmitter. The new X-Maxx comes with a whole variety of new things which have plagued previous Traxxas trucks and other RCs in the past. One thing that stands out to me is all the set pins and all the various hardware holding things on are all captured with various little screws, like the top of the shock bolt. Instead of being a bolt with a C-clip or something, it's held in with a screw capturing it. And that trend has continued throughout the whole truck, down to the A-arm pins, if you can see that there on the camera, down to even the shock retainers themselves are actually held on by a screw, so you don't have random bits of the truck flying off and getting lost. Traxxas has put a ton of attention to detail. It's absolutely amazing, all the little things they've fixed. I mean, there's very little slop in any of the parts. Everything seems really well built out of the box. Shocks don't squeak, everything seems really plush. Traxxas has really gone full out when it came to designing this truck. Another thing that really stands out to me, which most people would probably not care about, but I love personally, is they've used full massive ball bearings captured on everything, down to even on the servo horn coming off the servo. They have it captured from the servo end, and coming out there's a support, so it doesn't put any extra torque on the servo arm itself. The servo itself is also a whole other animal. It's unique to this truck, it's unique to any servo I've seen personally, where the servo itself has heat sinks built in all the way around to it, just like the motor, to keep it cool and keeping it performing correct. Unfortunately, it's hidden so we can't see it here, but it is there, and it is quite nice if that's a feature you're looking for. And a feature which you've probably seen me use in the video is they designed the top of the shock towers very sturdy and flat. So when you set the truck upside down, it provides a solid, firm working base to work on the truck if you so need to. I've been waiting for this truck for well over a month and a half since they press released it. I'm absolutely excited to see how it runs. It should be a lot of fun. Let's go run it. One more thing before we head out and actually try running this is I want to show you what the standard size looks like compared to a standard truck would be, like the Traxxas Slash or something. Again, this truck is absolutely massive. It just towers over and dwarfs every truck pretty much on the market, give or take 2 or 3 trucks. I mean, it is amazingly big. Say that many more times. It's just very intimidating to look at. Pictures do not do this truck justice for how big it actually is. The nice large size would really help it clump around on larger terrain, and it should be really interesting when this going gets really rough.